As an English learner,
我不能看你，I 不能，When I see you, I begin to laugh. Okay, no problem.
hey guys, this is my friend Mike.
Hi.
Today I would like to ask him some questions about his journey on learning English because his English is really good.
Not that good.
So first question is, have you ever been abroad before?
No, I've never been abroad. The farthest city in China I've been to is Shanghai or maybe Chongqing.
Oh, okay. So usually the Chinese people who can speak fluent English are those who went and studied abroad. So since you've never been abroad before, how did you manage to, to master the language, to learn English just like that?
I don't know where I can get to start this topic because when I was a child, my neighbor was English teacher, and he brought me to his English tutorial school, and then I began to be interested in English, and I think learning English, interest is the best teacher for learning English, and I've been practicing my English during, making friends, going to the bar, or hang out with foreign friends, and I like to rap. I like to listen to, rap song, rap music, and English songs. Then I practice my English. I think that's one of the reasons that my English is a little not that good.
Actually, it's really good. It's pretty good. So you've been learning English since you were a child, and you improved by learning rap music, rap songs, English songs, right?
Yeah, I really like rappers like Eminem,
Oh, okay.
and I can sing some Eminem songs like "Lose Yourself," "Love the Way You Lie." Then I know how to pronounce the word. I know how to speak English more fluently, and that makes me getting more and more interested in English too.
Oh, okay. That's good. As an English learner, what do you find the most difficult thing to learn in English?
I think not only in English, I'm also learning Japanese and Italian. I think the most difficult thing in learning a foreign language is to use it and pronounce it very good. Because when we were young in China, we consider English as a subject, not a tool, not a language. So we learn a lot about grammars. We learn a lot of things about the test for our examinations. But the thing is, we don't have enough time, or we don't have enough opportunity to practice our language. So I think speaking is the most difficult thing in learning English.
Oh, maybe it makes sense because I realized that many Chinese people, they know how to read English, but they don't know how to speak. So how can you explain that? Because for me, for example, everything I can read in Chinese, I can say it out loud. But I don't understand, like, how come it's like for Chinese people, when they learn English, they know how to read, but they don't know how to speak it out. Like, how? What is the reason for that?
I don't really know, but in my opinion, I think it's because when we were at school, when we were in the university, we take a lot of examinations about English, but we have the test of listening, reading, and writing.
Yeah.
But speaking, we barely have chance to practice or to take examinations about just speaking.
So when you learn English in China, your Chinese teachers are, I mean, your teachers are Chinese teachers, right? So when they teach you English, do they use Chinese to teach you English, or they use English to teach you?
Chinese.
Oh, Chinese. Maybe that's why you have difficulties too.
And I have a really good, my first English teacher that I mentioned, my neighbor.
Yeah.
He's kind of crazy. at that time. This is like 20 years ago. It's about 20 years ago. And he began to let us watching the videos about English, and then listen from sentence to sentence, and let us speak loudly. And he will show us how to use English. For example, like when a student was late for the class, and he would just grab that student and say, I'm sorry I'm late. Okay. And then the student be, I'm sorry I'm late. Then we know how to use this sentence in this situation. And it reminds me of one thing. When I was in junior and senior middle school, or high school, university is okay, but one English teacher when I was in junior middle school, when I was in my junior middle school, my English teacher was a Middle East woman, and his pronunciation is I cannot judge it's good or bad, but the accent is totally from Dongbei. Like you need to remember be going to.
Oh, I see.
Like this sentence is be going to.
Okay.
And prepare to do something, stop doing something like this.
And then you also had to learn it like that.
Yeah, and if I speak like, I use my accent to follow this, it's a little bit awkward. You know, all the students are saying, be going to, then I'll be going to.
Yeah, because you were used to the language, you were because of learning English through songs and everything. Do you also learn English via watching movies or something like that?
I like to watch American TV shows and TV shows and dramas. I like I don't know, I should call it a TV show or a drama, but the name is How I Met Your Mother. I like that.
I also like that one. It's
really
like it's a TV series.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, TV series. Yeah. What kind of advice can you give to other Chinese people who are learning English? What can they do to improve their pronunciation and their listening and spoken English?
My listening is not as good as my speaking, actually.
Okay.
Because I don't really like to practice my listening, but good pronunciation can actually help your listening.
Yeah.
Because like if your English is be going to, then you can understand. Because this accent of American or British people. But if that be going to in your mind is be going to, then it's a little bit hard to understand others. This is my opinion about listening. And for speaking English, I think we just need to make more mistakes.
Yeah.
Because Chinese students are afraid of making mistakes.
Yeah, I realized that too. You don't need to be afraid of making mistakes because making mistakes is the key.
Yeah. So, for example, me, in this video, I can make some mistakes too.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and my pronunciation, because I'm not a native speaker, my pronunciation is a little bit Chinglish, but I think it's okay.
It's okay. I think
as long as you can understand. Yeah, that's okay. So just go make mistakes.
Yeah, and also if you happen to be in a city where there are some foreigners or many foreigners, make friends with them. Don't be scared of talking to them or something like that, because many foreigners in China, they also want to be friends, to make friends with Chinese people. But,
tips. Don't say where you're from for the first sentence, because it's really kind of weird.
Yeah.
You don't even know his name or his or her name. You don't even know each other. Then you ask. You can just imagine in Chinese. In China, you meet like you're Chinese, you meet a Chinese and go say, 你哪里人呢? It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, you know. So my advice is the first sentence may be, hey, how you doing? Like that.
Exactly.
And then my name is, and I'm I'm like a banker, I'm a student. Just make a self-introduction, and then I like English very much. I want to make friends with you, and I can help you improve your Chinese. Kind of like that.
Yeah, it's true. And also, if you want to know where someone is from, maybe you can also check from his accent. Like, for example, we all, like most Chinese people, they learn American accent. And you also know the difference between American accent and British accent. So if you talk to a stranger and you notice that maybe his accent is like American accent, you can be like, oh my God, this accent sounds like American accent. Are you from America? Things like that. Yeah, it's also a good way of asking what, like.
But you don't understand this. The key is if someone can judge someone's English from his or her accent, then his English is very good.
Oh yeah. Oh,
so
yeah.
So my advice is for beginners.
Yeah. Okay.
If your English is not good enough.
Since you mentioned in the beginning of the video, that you were good at rapping, can you do something now? Maybe you can choose any favorite rapping song you can do for us.
Yeah. I can rap. I cannot call myself a rapper because I cannot. I don't know how to do freestyle, but I can rap some. How about Plain J? It was a very popular song, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a little bit awkward to rap just like this. Okay. Rob with the mob, do I love? Check in with me and do your job. Ferg is the name, been baller do the chain. Turn up for the walls, press it Plain J. Okay.
That's all.
Yeah, you want me to rap a little bit more?
And okay, can you rap that part like, hey, yo, I'ma explain why you probably never see me. Do you know that part?
I don't really.
Nikki part.
Yeah, I don't remember the lyric. Let me check. Yo, I'ma explain why you'll probably never see me. I push a Lamborghini, chose a messy like Houdini. My body say like Genie, booty dreaming with Sistini. Just I told him got the details, so da 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 da.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, there you have it for today's video, and thank you for your time, Mike.
I'm also it's my honor to be interviewed by Xiaomi.
Okay, see you guys next time.
See you.